And please welcome Melissa O'Mara. Thanks for
Hi,
joining me.
thanks.
Hi, I'm Jerry. Welcome to Conference Live. We're kind of cheating ourselves out to the camera. You're going close when they're speaking, is that correct? Great. Tell me what's exciting for you about this show?
Well, I mean, the opportunity to speak with and meet other thought leaders in this space and really push the edges of what intelligent buildings can do. Looking for people that already get it so that we can accelerate these early adopters and do some really cool, even super high performance buildings, which is kind of what I like to talk about quite a bit.
Well, can you tell us about one? What's one of the ones that's got you excited?
Well, we get excited when we do very leading edge projects for our customers. And so we're doing a lot of positive energy buildings in Europe now, or a lot. We've got several, that we have as references now. We actually also just have a Horizon Caros facility of our own that went live this last year with positive energy.
Oh.
So positive energy, right?
Yeah.
You're
You got me there.
So positive energy or net zero, there are two different definitions. Positive energy basically says that a building generates as much energy over the course of the year as it uses on average. So it's pretty cool, really, really.
But, okay, so how is that happening?
So it's happening with mostly today with solar, with photovoltaic, technology, and you have to really design from the beginning. If you're setting a goal for high performance that includes net zero conversely is that a building generates at least as much energy as it consumes over the course of a year on average. It doesn't mean it's off the grid. Neither of these mean they're off the grid.
Right.
It just means on average, sometimes they generate more than is required and sometimes less.
Can you see a future where, what's the possibility that, and how many years would it take for every building to become a positive energy building?
Well, there's a good question. In Europe, there's regulation that says that new construction by 2020 of commercial buildings need to be near net zero. California, I believe it's by 2030. And the leadership here in the U.S. actually is GSA, DOD, are really driving towards these net zero energy, net zero water, and net zero carbon. So extend the definition of generates as much as it, uses, or net zero water would be net zero impact from a water perspective.
That's really great.
So it's pretty cool stuff. It's really driving innovation.
Yeah.
And process change is required in order to get there. So whether you're building a new building or retrofitting an existing building, it's much harder to get to net zero on a retrofit.
Right.
But to get to this super high performance space, you really have to think differently from the very beginning with an integrated team.
Blow my mind if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Tell me, get even ahead of the curve that we're talking about out there in these rooms. Where do we really need to start thinking? And also a little bit about what Schneider Electric is doing.
Yeah, so I think what's actually even more feasible and attractive than net zero buildings or positive energy buildings are net zero communities, smart cities. And let's just talk about net zero communities or eco-districts, or campuses, frankly, because a campus is a great place to try this technology out. You've got the ability to have synergistic relationships between the different kinds of businesses on a campus or buildings or in a smart city, so that it doesn't have to be a single building that's positive energy or net zero. It's across this smaller eco-district or this larger eco-district that makes it a little bit more feasible.
So what are some examples of some campuses or communities that are taking that on?
We're working with a developer in the Pacific Northwest right now. They're talking about this idea of net zero a little bit, but certainly super high performance. It's a commercial real estate developer, an investor, and they really are going to stretch the boundaries. So we're hoping that we get engaged. We're engaging very early. No construction has started.
Right.
And so that's one example, but. We've also got the TNT building that we did in the Netherlands, which is a positive energy building. It pushes the envelope. They're very good for people too, and that's the thing that I want to stress is let's not just make it very efficient but horrible to work in or live in. Mm-hmm. These buildings have to be high performance from a people perspective as well, because the biggest expense in an office building is actually salaries. Okay?
That's interesting.
So we got to make those people productive, happy, and maximize the time that they're at work, all those kinds of things.
What's
So,
Schneider Electric's commitment?
so what Schneider does, we also have that sort of nervous system of the building. So the building management system, the power management, security, how it all connects together. And then we work with partners like Cisco and IBM as well in this space. So we really act as that nervous system that interconnects it all. And we do also have some of the product technology, the BMS systems and the power management, the meters, all of that good stuff.
Wow, I am really excited to learn more, and I can't thank you enough for coming on and kind of giving us a vision into the future of what's next out there. Will you come back and talk with us again soon?
Love to do that.
Thank you
so much.
Appreciate it,
Yep,
Melissa.
bye-bye.
That's Melissa O'Mara from Schneider Energy, and